NBA League Bowl predictions for second half of 2023 to 2024. Steve Ashburner. The Lakers and Clippers will play in the playoffs for the first time. It's hard to believe, but this is the first head-to-head postseason matchup we've ever seen. The Clippers bear the majority of the responsibility, having only made the playoffs 14 times in 39 years in Los Angeles, playing in 21 series. During that time, the Lakers made 30 appearances, 82 series, and won 9 championships. It will take some effort, but the Clippers rising to, say, number 2 in the West while the Lakers securing the number 7 slot through the play-in tournament will get the job done. A best-of-7, loser-goes-home series would be a good way for the long-term roommates to prepare for their own venues in 2024 to 2025. Brian Martin. The Los Angeles Clippers reached the NBA Finals. This prediction was made while hoping without hope that Kawhi Leonard and Paul George would stay healthy for the rest of the season and playoffs, something they haven't done in the previous 3 seasons. A week into the season, the Clippers went all in and traded for James Harden. After losing their first 5 games with their new lineup, no club has performed better than the Clippers in the last 2 months, with LA and Boston equal at 22-7 since November 17th. The sample size is sufficient to demonstrate long-term sustainability if individuals maintain their health. Sean Powell. The Warriors do not advance to the playoffs. Hey, it has to happen eventually, right? Why not now? Why not when all of the signals are flashing emergency red and the only reason they haven't plummeted to the bottom yet is because of Stephen Curry? Perhaps this isn't such a daring prediction. The surprise is that the Warriors have worked so hard simply to make the play-in tournament at this stage. So, here's the bold part. LeBron James will join Curry on the sofa as 2 of the game's all-time greats sit out. John Schumann. The Milwaukee Bucks will finish outside the top 4 in the Eastern Conference. Last season's number 1 seed appears to be in the top tier of the East, among the Celtics and Sixers, with a 3-game loss lead over the Cavs. However, the Bucks' schedule has been the easiest in the East, based on cumulative opponent winning percentage and the most home-heavy, 23/40ths, in the league. They've also had some clutch fortune, going 16-6, third best, in games decided by 5 points or less in the final 5 minutes. Their defense hasn't been great, and several teams, Cleveland, Indiana, Miami, and New York, might knock them out and force them to start the playoffs on the road. Michael C. Right. The Warriors sneak into the playoffs. They have championship DNA and experienced leadership to right the ship. Draymond Green, the vocal leader, has returned, and Chris Paul and Gary Payton too will follow suit shortly. Don't anticipate Stephen Curry's slump to last much longer. You can also expect the complementary pieces to adjust and develop the required cohesion with the veterans in time for a return to the Warriors' brand of basketball. Golden State's defensive woes are simply fixable. There's a reason Steve Kerr and his staff have maintained their composure while navigating these gloomy conditions. What is your bold prediction for the second half of the season?